Prepare for the ultimate battle of wits as the fiercest young minds in Southern Colorado face off in a high-stakes trivia showdown. Who will rise to the challenge? Who will claim victory? Find out now on Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids.
And welcome to Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids, where some of the brightest students in Southern Colorado represent their high schools, all trying to make the championship match where the winning school will earn a cash prize. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Matt Meister. I'm going to be your host, and we're very excited about today's matchup between the Rampart Rams from Academy School District 20 and a very long way away from Colorado Springs. A welcome to the Monte Vista Pirates. It's good to have both schools here today. Let's meet our contestants. We'll start down there on the end for Monte Vista.
I'm Lydia.
I'm Emilio. I'm William, and I'm a junior.
I'm Ernesto.
And down at the end for Rampart.
Alex.
Abby.
I'm Addie.
I'm Sophian.
And here we go. We are going to start today with a 3-minute buzz-in round. The first player to buzz in after I begin reading will be given 5 seconds to answer the question with no help from teammates. If it's incorrect, the other team will have a chance to answer each question. And we are playing for 10 points this round, so players, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Let's play Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. Question number 1. What city whose Andrassy Avenue contains the House of Terror is home to the Seychelles Chain Bridge on the Danube River and the Hungarian Parliament? Sophian.
Budapest.
Budapest was correct. Next question. How many students can be accommodated in a classroom with 6 square tables if each side of each table can fit 2 students? Will.
48.
That is correct. We are tied. Both teams have 10. What retired National Guard Sergeant Major responded to George Floyd's murder as governor of Minnesota and was Kamala Harris's running mate? Sophian.
Waltz.
That is correct. Next up, what hero who defeated bandits guarding 6 entrances to the underworld used a ball of thread to navigate the labyrinth and slay the Minotaur?
Theseus.
Alice.
Theseus.
That is correct. Rampart up 30-10. What irrational number is 1 less than the silver ratio, is approximated by the decimal 1.414, and is a square root? Will.
Phi.
That's incorrect. Rampart, would you like a chance? The answer is the square root of 2. Next question. What country whose ruling Al Thani dynasty has funded its news network Al Jazeera is a... Sophian?
Qatar.
That is correct. Next up, what document, which was recovered in 1901 on a diorite stele in Susa, expresses the principle of an eye for an eye and was a... Emilio. Emilio, we need an answer. Rampart. Sophian.
Hammurabi's Code.
That is correct. Next question. The 1888 Convention of Constantinople regulated the use of what waterway, which was completed in 1869? Sophian.
Strait of Bosphorus.
That's incorrect. Monte Vista, would you like to answer? Will.
Strait of Gibraltar.
That's incorrect. The answer is the Suez Canal. Next question. What novel in which Clarice McClellan disappears begins with "It was a pleasure to burn" and is a novel about Guy Montag, written by Ray Addie?
Fahrenheit 451.
That is correct. The score now is Rampart 60, Monte Vista 10. What battle in which William Prescott defended the Charlestown Peninsula was won by the British near Boston and was actually fought on Breed's Hill? Sophian.
Bunker Hill.
That is correct. And we are out of time. So at the end of round 1, the score is the Rams of Rampart at 70, the Pirates of Monte Vista at 10, with a lot more to play. As we near the conclusion of round 1, that brings us to our Power Pass question of the day, brought to you by the Pikes Peak Library District.
What year was Colorado Springs founded?
Sophian.
1876.
Very close, but that's incorrect. Do you guys want to answer the question? Go ahead.
1877.
That's close, but not correct. Let's get the answer.
Colorado Springs was founded in 1871 by General William Jackson Palmer. This year, Colorado celebrates its 150th anniversary for becoming a state, but Colorado Springs passed that milestone a few years ago. Learn more about Colorado Springs history using Pikes Peak Library District's regional history and genealogy resources.
Those questions can be tough, I tell you what. We've got the volleyball round coming up next. Our score, Rampart 70, Monte Vista 10. Stay tuned. You're watching Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. Welcome back to Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. We are going to meet our teams. We'll get to the Rampart Rams in a second. We're going to start off with the Monte Vista Pirates, and we have some fill-ins that have jumped in here, some substitutes, as we would say. Let's start off with Uriah at the end. Uriah, what grade are you in, and what is your favorite thing to eat?
I am in 10th grade, and I like to eat lasagna.
Lasagna's delicious. Zero, what grade are you in, and what is your favorite part of Colorado?
I'm a junior, and I like the mountains.
Excellent, me too. Will, what do you want to do for a career?
I'm trying to become an astronaut.
An astronaut. Man, we've had rocket scientists on here, astronauts, super impressive. Ernesto, do you know where you want to go to college?
No, not yet.
We got time to figure it out. That's okay. Let's go over here to the Rampart Rams, and we'll start off on the end with Gavin, who's filling in. Gavin, what grade are you in, and what do you like to do outside of school?
I'm a junior, and I really like playing the tuba.
Tuba, very good. That's a heavy instrument. Let's also do now Abby. Abby, I want to know what is your, do you have a pet? Let's do that.
I have a hairless cat and a tiny little puppy.
A hairless cat and a tiny little puppy. Who runs the show? The cat
not the cat, not the puppy.
Not the puppy. The cats are always in charge. Addie, I want to know, who is your favorite music artist or band?
My favorite band is Rainbow Kitten Surprise.
Rainbow Kitten Surprise. I've never heard of them, but I've never heard of a lot of current music. Let's do the captain here, Sophian. What is the best vacation you've ever been on?
Best vacation I've ever been on was when I went to visit my family in Algeria.
Algeria, very, very cool. World travelers here as we continue our game on Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. Round 2 is the volleyball round, which is sponsored by WireNut Home Services. The teams will work together in this round to answer a question, and then we'll volley to the other team for the next question. We play for 4 minutes and 10 points each question. During the break, a coin flip determined that Rampart is going to go first. So you can see the teams huddling up now. Let's get ready to go, and we will play the volleyball round. Here we go. We start with this question. What element whose oxide is produced in the Baer process is obtained from bauxite in the Hall-Héroult process and has the atomic symbol Al?
Aluminum.
That's correct. What island whose eastern coast is indented by Scoresby Sound is governed from Nuuk and is a large island belonging to Denmark in the Arctic?
Greenland.
That is correct. Both teams adding 10 to their points. Back over to Rampart. In June 2023 game against the A's, Yankees starter Domingo Germán became the 24th player in Major League Baseball history to accomplish what feat?
Pass.
Okay, let's go volleyball over here to Monte Vista. What French author of the Persian Letters articulated the idea of separation of powers in the spirit of the laws, which inspired the Founding Fathers?
Lafayette.
The answer is Montesquieu. Back over here to Rampart. Since 1961, Kings Hassan II and Mohammed VI have led what country, which maintains a disputed claim to the territory of Western Sahara?
Morocco.
That is correct. Over here to the Pirates. What event, attended by Frederick Douglass and arranged by Quakers like Lucretia Mott, produced the Declaration of Sentiments endorsing women's rights?
The meeting.
No, the answer is the Seneca Falls Convention. Rams, what tidal object is created by Basil Hallward, gradually becomes repulsive, but keeps its owner magically youthful in a novel by Oscar Wilde? The elixir of life is not the answer. It's the picture of Dorian Gray. Over here to Monte Vista. What poker hand can be referred to as a boat, ranks directly above a flush in Texas Hold'em, and requires 3 cards of one rank and 2 of another?
A full house.
That is correct. The score now, Monte Vista 30, Rampart 90. G.N. Lewis proposed what rule that main group atoms tend to form enough bonds with other atoms to have a full shell of 8 valence electrons? We need an answer. Out of time. It is the Lewis rule or the octet rule. Over here to the Pirates. What author wrote about Reverend Stephen Kumalo traveling to Johannesburg to rescue his son Absalom in his novel Cry the Beloved Country?
Dr. Seuss?
No, the answer is Alan Stewart Payton. What architect whose own home was called Taliesin designed a house along a Pennsylvania stream for the Kaufman family called Falling Water?
Pass.
The answer is Frank Lloyd Wright. What mathematician proved that the sum of the reciprocals of perfect squares equals pi squared over 6, solving the Basel problem?
Euclid?
That's close, it's Euler. Next answer, Arthur Conan Doyle's story The Final Problem describes a confrontation at Reichenbach Falls in which Sherlock Holmes fights what nemesis of his?
Moriarty.
That is correct. The score now 100 for Rampart, 30 for Monte Vista. What man received the humble petition and advice, led the New Model Army during the English Civil War, and in 1653 became Lord Protector of England?
William II.
Close, Oliver Cromwell. What concept, which names the band that included Something in the Way on their album Nevermind, is the state of liberation from suffering in Hinduism?
Nirvana.
That is correct. So the score after the second round here is Rampart up by a big amount of 110 to 30 for Monte Vista, but there's a lot more game to go. We'd like to thank WireNut Home Services for sponsoring our volleyball round today. We're only halfway through. The lightning round is next. You're watching Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. Alrighty, it's time for the lightning round. Teams will choose a category and then have 1 minute to answer as many of the 10 questions as they can. Teams, you can pass on a question and we'll come back to it if we can. When the time is up, the other team will have 30 seconds to try and answer the questions that are incorrect or that we did not have time for. So the other team's going to go first for this round. That means it's Monte Vista, and these are the categories you have to choose from. Places to see. Identify these places whose English language names begin with the letter C. Island fiction. Name the authors of these fictional works that depict islands. Peanuts. Answer the following about peanuts. And the fourth category is California. Name these things from the history of California. Monte Vista, what category would you like?
Places to see.
Places to see. We'll start off with that. Rampart, pay attention because you get to have a chance to answer the ones that are incorrect or we don't have time for. Here we go. 60 seconds on the clock, beginning now. City home to the Willis Tower and Wrigley Field.
Cincinnati.
That's incorrect. State home to Yale University.
Connecticut.
That's correct. South America's southernmost country.
Colombia.
That's incorrect. Country whose cities include Split and Zagreb.
Cambodia.
That's incorrect. State capital of Ohio.
Cleveland.
That's incorrect. The world's largest inland sea.
Caspian.
That's correct. Island country whose capital of Nicosia is divided by the Green Line.
Crete.
That's incorrect. Lake on the New York-Vermont border.
Pass.
And river that forms part of the Alabama-Georgia border. Time is up. Okay, Rampart, you get 30 seconds to answer the incorrect questions and the ones that we skipped. So we will begin 30 seconds starting now. City home to the Willis Tower and Wrigley Field.
Chicago.
That is correct. The next question that they had incorrect was South America's southernmost country.
Chile.
That's correct. Country whose cities include Split and
Croatia.
Zagreb. That is correct. State capital of Ohio.
Columbus.
That is correct. Island country whose capital of Nicosia is
Cyprus.
Divided. That is correct. Lake on the New York-Vermont border.
Pass.
River that forms part of the Alabama-Georgia border.
Pass.
Time is up. Okay, after that part of our current round, Rampart has 160 and Monte Vista has 50. We will do the other categories that you have to choose from. Rampart is island fiction, Peanuts, or California.
We'll go with Peanuts.
Peanuts, 60 seconds on the clock. Monte Vista, pay attention. You get a chance to answer the questions after that they miss or don't have time for. 60 seconds beginning now. Country that first began growing peanuts under the Ming Dynasty.
China.
That's correct. Jazz instrument played by Peanuts Holland and Miles Davis.
Trumpet.
That's correct. Peanuts comic strip character who is Linus's sister.
Lucy.
That's correct. Black scientist who researched peanuts at the Tuskegee Institute.
Carver.
That's correct. U.S. state where Peanut Island is in Palm Beach County.
California.
That's incorrect. Company whose mascot is Mr. Peanut.
Planters.
That's correct. Popular song urging buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack.
Take me to the ball game.
I need a little more information.
Take me out to the ball game.
That's correct. Transformation of nitrogen into ammonia that happens in peanut roots.
Pass.
Okay. Fruit paired with peanut butter in an Elvis sandwich.
Apples.
That's incorrect. Time is up. So here we go over to Monte Vista, who gets 30 seconds. There are 4 questions remaining. Are you ready? Yes, here we go. 30 seconds beginning now. U.S. state where Peanut Island is in Palm Beach County.
Florida.
That's correct. Transformation of nitrogen into ammonia that happens in peanut roots.
Pass.
Okay. Fruit paired with peanut butter in an Elvis sandwich.
Banana.
That's correct. Candy bars solely consisting of peanuts and caramel.
Payday.
That is correct. It's my favorite. And we'll go back to the other one. The transformation of nitrogen into ammonia that happens in peanut roots. No. We are out of time. The answer to that one is nitrogen fixation. Wow. Nitrogen fixation. The score after the lightning round, Monte Vista 80, Rampart way out in front at 220, but the points are doubled in the next round. We've got one more left, so it's still anybody's game. You're watching Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. We'll be right back. It's time for bonus buzzin' and double points. Our final round, similar to how we began today. 3 minutes on the clock, and the first player to buzz in after I begin reading the question will have 5 seconds to answer. If you miss, the other team gets a chance. Remember, teammates cannot help you this round, and correct answers are now worth 20 points. So here we go. Put the time on the clock. We begin with John Pershing launched the punitive expedition in response to what Mexican revolutionaries' raid on Columbus, New Mexico? The answer is Pancho Villa. What process whose induced form is caused by absorption of a neutron occurs at each stage of a chain reaction and is the splitting of a nucleus? Go ahead.
Fusion.
That is incorrect. Would you like a chance to answer? Go ahead.
Fission.
It is nuclear fission. That is correct. All right, next question is, according to the title of a 2025 Tony-nominated play, what farmer whose wife Elizabeth was accused of witchcraft is the villain of The Crucible? Zero.
John Proctor.
That is correct. What man goes to every Middlesex village after seeing lights in the North Church Tower in a Henry Wadsworth Longfellow poem about his midnight ride? Sophia.
Revere.
Oh, sorry, Sophia. Paul Revere is correct. George Mallory proclaimed, "Because it's there," when asked why he wished to climb what landmark successfully? Uriah.
Mount Everest.
Mount Everest is correct. Next question. What enslaved man and preacher claimed that an eclipse inspired his 1831 rebellion in Virginia, which led to mass reprisals against black people? Addie.
Frederick Douglass.
That's incorrect. Monte Vista. Right.
George Washington Carver.
That's incorrect. Nat Turner is the answer. What organ has an outer pinna, inner semicircular canals, middle ossicles, is examined with an otoscope? Zero.
The eye.
That's incorrect. Rampart.
The ear.
Ears is correct. Make sure you buzz in. What actor who portrayed a replicant named K in Blade Runner 2049 claimed that his character was Knuff while playing Ken? 0.
Ryan Gosling.
That is correct. An introductory poem titled The Hill opens what author's Spoon River anthology, which is a collection of poems narrated by dead people? The answer is Edgar Lee Masters. Nan Britton was a mistress of what president whose Interior Secretary, Albert Fall, was found guilty of taking bribes in the Teapot Dome scandal? Sophie.
Andrew Jackson.
That's incorrect. Monte Vista. Ernesto.
George Washington.
That's incorrect. It's Warren G. Harding. What religious controversy under the Byzantine Empire, centered on the destruction of Christian religious images? 0.
Sacrilegion.
That's incorrect. Rampart. The answer is iconoclasm. Iconoclasm. The score after our final round is Monte Vista 140. The Rams doubled them up at 280. They will advance in our tournament. Congratulations. Thanks to both schools for being here today on Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. We'll see the Rampart Rams later in our tournament, and we'll see you next time on Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids.
Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids is proudly sponsored by Pikes Peak Library District, WireNet Home Services, Adams State University, and Whataburger.